at Guadalupe Mountains National Park. Super windy, as it always is. But I screwed up and thought that Dog Canyon Ranger Station was giving out permits. So I went there. They're not. So I had to come all the way to Pine Springs, change up my itinerary, but it's all settled now. Still hiking, still camping. And I'm heading up to Pine Top for the evening, and then Bush Mountain the second night. So off we go. I found some shade. It's fantastic. Still climbing. 1,000 more switchbacks to go, and I'll be up there. This shade is awesome. You can see all those zigzags up there. There's the trail. That's where I'm going. Then there's more, that's like a baby mountain. Guadalupe Peak. Still zigging. Still zagging. Still breathing. I forgot how long these switchbacks are. My first tree. Yes. You can see a trail over there going to Guadalupe. And then all that I just walked up. But don't worry, I'm not at the top yet. Still gotta go up there. Ziggy ziggy over that. And then more. Vultures are checking me out. I am at the top of that mountain. Hey, moon. It looks like when you get up here, you're done. That is not the case. Guadalupe. Because you got all this to do. Ziggy, ziggy, ziggy. But almost to tree line. So that's good. And then at some point you hop over there and you're done. So, not much more left, but more left. And then I'll practically be at camp, like 0.2 to camp. And just like that, we are at the top. That's the tree that you sit under. Think about how awesome you are for making it up here. My campground is in 0.2 miles. I'm going because I'm freaking hungry. I'm not home for the night. And I guess the view isn't too bad. Nice to see you. I can see the whole world down there. Pretty cool. Good morning. Day 2. Gonna walk over here, Hunter Peak, one around the bowl, and then Bushmaker. Supposed to be light winds today. They were gusting like crazy last night, so who knows what we'll see. But yeah, and go explore. Oh, there's Guadalupe Peak. You can even see the little weird pyramid thing on top shining in the sun. Well, I can. You probably can't. Rolling out. Still heading towards Hunter. They're up there. There's a little spur trail to them. It's pretty quiet this morning. The sun shines off that. Crazy. Hoping to see some wildlife. Like bears? Yeah, from afar. The sun feels fantastic though. Big squirrel. Guadalupe. Schumann. Bush. New Mexico. I just realized that this says Pine Top. I don't know why. The wind is surprisingly calm up here. Last time I was like crawling up here to take a picture of that. Campsite tonight is over by that peak. But first, going all around the bowl, there through all the trees. And then there. So there's a couple of these old, big water tanks along the Juniper Trail, kind of on the north side of the bowl. But I guess they were used for wildlife because this is kind of a trough type thing. But that seems excessive for wildlife. I mean, not wildlife, livestock. Man, maybe livestock just don't belong in certain places. You gotta put up a bazillion gallon tanks for them to survive. But, just my opinion, of course. So I got that climb out of the way. It was a doozy. Yeah, from like Tejas campsite up to here, Blue Ridge. It's pretty darn steep, lots of climbing. But I've kind of topped out on the ridge now, and I'm heading toward the western escarpment. And I just passed some people that actually camped next to him last night. But they said they saw mountain goats, like a big herd of them, a bunch of them. So I'm thoroughly excited if I see those. There'll be some hooting and some hollering into the wind if I see those. But making my way there. Taking a break at the Blue Ridge campsite on the way to Bush Mountain. I think I have some crusty snot going on, but anyway, this tent pad is super nice. Got some shade, a bunch of rocks, but the tent pad itself, not too rocky. There's like 3 others that are a little more rocky and a little less desirable. But I'm eating some Cheez-Its, and I'm about to roll out, intersecting with the trail to Bush Mountain about half a mile, and then bridge walk along the west rim to Bush Mountain. Getting into some good views out there towards the west. And there's El Cap. And I believe that's Bush. There, that little peak right there, hopefully. Getting close, like 2 miles away. Bush Mountain. I made it. I have to go walk out to the edge over here and hopefully not get blown away. Alright, I'm at the edge. Surprisingly, not that windy. Thank goodness. And there's Hunter Peak, where I was earlier this morning. But 0.2 miles from camp down the hill, so that is where I'm heading. I don't know where you're supposed to fit a tent on these tent pads, because it's like Rock City over here. Maybe over there there's a bunch of roots, and there's this nice little corner. This is all you get, which luckily my tent fits. All we're gonna hear is wind in this video, but heading back to the car. The wind is here, as the forecast said it would be. So, we'll move. At least it's not like freezing cold. Anyway, back to the car. Heading back down to the car. Super windy this morning, but survivable. And this may be the best view in the park right here. Woo. Car's down there, way down there. But heading all downhill this morning, back to the car. Ooh, there's Devil's Hall. I may visit that later. Made it back to the junction with the Tejas trail, and there was a lot more uphill and like roller coastery action coming from Bush Mountain to here than I thought. One day I'll learn how to read a map. Not my face dirty? Anyway, now this is all downhill to the car. Here we go. Still waiting. Heading back down all that trail. Hey, Guadalupe. Glad I kept my wind jacket on though, because it's still windy. Except for right here. I seem to be safe from wind, but yeah, just heading down all this stuff. Oh, hi. You doing okay? There's a lot of you. Oh. Hey, girls. Just into my hike. You have a good one. You're a gangster for the orchard? Jeez. No, it's too windy. Smith Spring. Mud. After not seeing water at all for 3 days. This is looking cool. And it just lets the trickle in. Well, this concludes our journey to the Guadalupe Mountains. I'm gonna go walk out to the car and take a shower. It's gonna be awesome. Hope you enjoyed my trip. Hopefully it inspires you to come visit. Because it's a wonderful, wonderful place.